We're studying the potential risk of 77 different pharmaceuticals and personal care products in the Potomac River at 2 sites downstream from wastewater treatment plants. Personal care products include any cosmetics or creams or insect repellent. We're collecting water, sediment, and fish samples from the Potomac River.
When we go out and collect our water samples, we take 1-liter bottles of water, let the water flow in the direction that the river is flowing to prevent any contamination from, say, our hands or the boat or any other instruments going into the water. When we collect sediment samples, we use what's called a ponar. We open the ponar in such a way that the surface sediment is on top. When we collect fish, we use a seine net. We sort out banded killifish of the size that we need. We run the samples through a centrifuge. The solvent that we add and the water that we add and the physical particles of fish and sediment all separate out into different layers because of their difference in density. Each time we do a centrifuge step, the different layers separate out. We can remove the one that contains the extracted chemicals that we're looking for. So our final step of the separation process is we remove the solvent that contains the chemicals that we're looking for if trace amounts are present.
Once we have our solvent or our liquid with all our chemicals in it, we can then place it in a vial which goes in our machine, which is called an LC-MS. And what this machine will do is it'll calculate our molecular weight of the different chemicals inside the solvent or the liquid. And once that occurs, it'll spit out a graph and it'll have peaks on it. And we can compare those peaks to known peaks from chemicals that we've identified before. And from that, we can identify what the compound is.
It's important that we're testing for these 77 different pharmaceutical and personal care product compounds because currently these chemicals aren't being removed from sewage, and there are new chemicals being produced every day.